County Farm Bureau Incorporated. It is our pleasure, and we're very happy that we have all the candidates and a lot of people from the community here this evening taking part in this. We do want to point out a few things, or maybe ground rules, if you will. What we'll do, we're going to bring up the candidates for a particular office, and we will start with our federal offices and work our way down to the county offices. School board will be last. We do have a time frame that you're going to be given. If you're running for Senate, U.S. Senate, it's a 10-minute time frame. U.S. House of Representatives, it's an 8-minute opportunity to speak. If it's a state representative, also 8 minutes. And then the county offices, including school board, it's a 6-minute. The way I've got it timed out, that should get us about 8:30 this evening. And I really think 2.5 hours is about all you're going to be able to stand sitting there. So after the candidates have introduced themselves, you'll have the opportunity to ask questions. However, the questions that you ask must be asked of all candidates for that particular office. We won't let you ask a question that singles out a particular candidate, either making them look good or bad. You have to ask it equally of all candidates. If you don't want to ask it from the floor, we do have cards back in the back. You can write those out and turn them in, and we'll ask it for you. That way maybe they don't know who asked those questions. I do want to recognize a couple of folks. We only allow the candidates themselves to come up and speak. We will recognize folks that are representing other candidates from the floor, but only to introduce you and let you people in the audience, if you want to see them later, then you're more than welcome to do that. The reason for that is we do not feel that you can hold responsible a candidate for something a surrogate has to say. So, therefore, you are hearing, and the event is called Meet the Candidates, not Meet the People that support the candidates. So, that's why we do it that way. I do want to recognize, and we'll start out at the very top, we do have a representative representing Donald Trump. That's Laura Lee Ward. She's the Clark County Chair of the Trump Party. So she's right here, the Trump campaign. And as we move through, we'll introduce other folks as we go on. I do believe we do, as we work our way down, we have neither candidate nor the representative for the U.S. Senate. We do have a representative representing John Gregg here this evening. John Gregg is the Democrat candidate running for governor, and that's Joe Pearson back in the back. Joe, wave to the folks. We thank you for being here. So if you have questions for Mr. Pearson in regard to John Gregg's campaign, you're more than welcome to talk to him either after the program or go outside and visit with him. Neither candidate responded favorably from the Attorney General race, nor from the Superintendent of Public Instruction. However, we do have candidates for the U.S. House of Representatives District 9 seat. We do have in the group Trey Hollingsworth. Trey, if you'll come on up. Russ Brooksbank. And Russ, if you'll come up. And then also I want to recognize Joe Hurt. He's the president of the Jeffersonville Firefighters Local 558. And Joe and his local has supported and endorsed Shelley Yoder. Joe, if you'll wave to the folks. So, we're going to give you guys a choice. Which one goes first? Trey or...